Hey, good afternoon. It is now the 21st of December, just before Christmas time. Just before Christmas time, last Sunday, I got my new ground blind in here, and I've been wanting to open it up and play with it again, but today is such a beautiful day, I have to get in here and talk to you a little about it. It's made by Crossmars. I've never heard of it before. That company, Tidewee, had one that I liked, but it was kind of small. I couldn't find the big one on Amazon. This one cost me about $169. And what's nice about this is see-through, 270 degrees. From here all the way around to the other side is see-through. So you can actually look out and relax and see the deer all the way around you without having to look through windows. And I'm going to take you inside in a second. So let me explain what's going on here for you briefly. I got it set up. Yes, I do. I got it set up like this for a reason. Because when I take it down, it's going to be down until the spring. And then I plan to build a ground platform, which I'm going to add after this along with this video. This video is going to go out first to talk about the blind. The next one is going to be talking about how I put the blind on my ground blind stand. I thought about buying another platform like I did my wife, but it's not big enough. This thing's big. This thing's really big. It's like 96 inches on the inside to all the corners. And I like that because I got to have room to move. That's it. You know, I just cannot stand to get in something small. Not claustrophobic, but I just don't like to be crowded in. And I plan to build around the edges, put some platforms so I could rest my arms and shoot. That's the whole thing. It's like I said, it's a beautiful ground blind. I was really surprised. I just put it up by myself. The other day I had my son-in-law help me out. Now it says reach in the middle and grab that thing, but I have to go on the inside and kind of push up on it. It's just the directions never work anyway for me, so it doesn't matter. But I got it up, and let's talk about it. So let's take a walk around the blind itself. So, as you can see, it's a pretty good sized blind all the way around. You can actually see through it. I mean, I can see inside there with the light behind us. But you got to remember, the deer are going to look in there, and their eyesight's not so bad, so you can pretty much hide from the deer all the way around. It's just like any other ground blind that pops up. It's like the HME one that I had, Hunter's Made Easy. That one's still being used today for my wife. Oop, probably got some sun, better get out of this. So anyway, I'm gonna stick the camera on the inside here. As you can see, it's got a good sized door to get in. And let's stick the camera on the inside here. As you can see out all the way around. And I plan to put platforms all the way around the edges of here, cut them out and make them, and this thing will be permanently mounted out in the woods, and it'll last me. Everybody says take them down in the winter or in the summer and all that, but I leave mine up all year round. So as you can see, I'm standing up in the middle of this thing here. I mean, I still got a lot of room, and like I said, the windows, real simple. They slide down, slide up, stick your rifle through there, as you can see. Just like any ground blind, I suppose they're all the same. But these run on two different tracks, inside track and outside track. So when I close them, they're going to be a lot better. But like I said, let me turn it around. You can see everything through here. Just a little hazy, so if something's moving, you're going to be able to see. And that's what I want. I want to be able to sit in my chair, say, okay, here comes the deer, and open up the blind and get ready to shoot. That's what I think. And like I said, I don't like being on the ground, period. So I'm going to actually put this on a bigger platform, a wooden platform. I've already got the measurements that I need to do. But most of all, I'm going to put rubber matting in here. And so when I walk in here, it's not going to be so noisy. And this will be my second primary blind that I hunt from down by the creek area. So that's going to be pretty good. I do like the door. It's easier to get in and out of this one than it was the other one. So I'm very happy about that one. So it's just a small introduction, small review. It's pretty solid. The stitching is pretty good on this thing all the way around. It's just my initial review on it. It's got some flaps down here. These flaps, I'm actually going to mount to the floor with wood. So it hands up. I got places to put a stake. So I'll stake it down or nail it down. And I'm going to run some wood along the edges to hold this down even more so it don't blow around. And this is going to stay out in the woods permanently. And like I said, if it lasts 2 or 3 years and it destroys itself later down the road, I'll just buy another one, take this one off the platform, put the next one on there. I still got it, right? But let me tell you something. Our blinds have been up all year round. My wife's second stand has been up for over a year now, still good to go. 3 years for our game winner platforms. So there's no doubt that these don't last out in the woods and stuff. You know, yeah, they turn a little bit color, mold on it and stuff. But that gives it character. It's going to more or less blend in with the woods, and that's what I want. Now, what I can't tell you is, obviously, it's not going to block any wind because it's see-through and it's, you know, it's a mesh. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's going to have air through there, but that's okay too because it keeps you cool in the summer, a little bit during the fall hunting season. And in the wintertime, you'll be a little bit more chillier. But you know what? I can live with that because I'm hunting deer, and that's what deer hunting is all about, right? We don't have heaters in their stands. This year is the first year we didn't use our Buddy heaters because of the long johns that we bought from Shield, and they're fantastic as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, this will be it for right now on the vine. It's made by Crossmowers, and I'll put the link below for Amazon. And you can order one yourself if you want one, or look up a different kind of ground blind. But Tideweed was on sale for half price or whatever it was, and it was still $230, $240 area. And it was a 2 and 3 man one. This is supposed to be 3 and 4, but I guarantee you, 2 people in there, perfectly comfortable. Especially when you put the chairs in there, your rifle, and your other hunting gear too. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But this will be the last review of the year. My next review is obviously going to be about motorcycles and a couple helmets that we picked up and a couple comms we picked up. But right now, it just hasn't been weather-wise enough for the wife to ride with me to test everything out too. So hang in there. More reviews are coming. I appreciate it, and we'll see you soon.